another Min player. I've been studying this matchup a lot lately.
Min and Ness?
No, Min.
Just Min.
I wanna get my Time Gear dub eventually, so I've been studying Min a lot.
That makes sense, yeah.
Yeah.
You do just want to be good against this character entirely.
Yeah, it's a hard matchup for both my characters.
Yeah.
Toon Link and Roy both lose.
Speaking of, PS2.
Yeah, PS2 start. That's actually not unreasonable for this matchup. Let's talk about this matchup a little bit.
Yeah, now I have played both of these players, and they are very talented in their own right.
Yeah. Well, let's think of Min Ness real quick. I feel like Ness kind of can get that 45-degree angle you need versus Min pretty successfully. But the problem is Ness in general is kind of stubby and struggles to get in. So I really wonder what this matchup looks like for Ness, to be honest. I feel like it's a lot of just picking your battles and just not letting Min alone when you finally do get in.
Right.
Yeah, see, it's hard to get in because earlier he got in and was harassing him, but now
Min-Min's doing Min stuff.
Yeah, Min is back in the space they want to be in, pressing their buttons.
Yeah, RandoR trying to keep his distance.
Yeah.
Yo-Yo not going to do it on the ledge.
Yeah. Very, very smart decision to release it though, because Min can just get up, attack you.
Yeah. Can Ness absorb the... Ooh.
The laser is not a projectile, it's a hitbox.
I just wondered.
No, I get you,
Yeah.
Yeah. So we have right now, it's looking like RandoR's advantage currently, but off stage at kill percent. Oh, that is one thing we need to talk about.
Yeah, I was just thinking about that. If Ness gets off stage, Min can really capitalize on that. In my opinion, at least.
Well, no, but what I was going to say is Min is like a really edge-guardable character, and Ness is a really good edge-guarder right there.
That was pretty cool, actually.
Yes. No, what was my point just being, like, Min off stage is something you can definitely exploit as Ness, like, and easily. Because Ness is a better edge guarder than Toon Link by far, and I know that one of my key strategies in winning this matchup is taking advantage of every edge guard opportunity. So a character like Ness being really good at that is going to really matter in a matchup like this, where honestly it seems in my brain like it's almost impossible to win neutral, because it's really hard to get in versus a character like Min. So like right here, we're seeing he gets to that advantage, he's really got to capitalize on it. He can't afford to miss crucial moments like that. Like, he really needed that forward air.
Yeah, the way I see it is, like, he was doing, like, big offstage advantage, getting, like, 3 forward airs in a row.
I also think he could be safe, more patient when he's on ledge. I feel like he just tries to instantly jump past a lot of times. And, yeah, I mean, he was going to get 2-framed if he tried to go to ledge anyway. It was just a rough spot to be in. That's Min. That's Min. Yeah. Like, as someone that's been studying this matchup for months, I can say, like, sometimes you will just get hit off stage and you will just die, regardless of how much you practice. It does not matter how much you practice. Min is Min. And not that there's a problem with that. I actually think Min kind of cool sometimes. But
Min's cool, but only when I'm not facing her.
Very lame to fight. Yes. Well, it's very lame to lose. I don't like losing. Do you?
No.
No, Min makes you lose, bro. Like, you lose. Like, Min is you lose the character sometimes. It's like, oh, you're off stage at 30 and you got grabbed and I've got Dragon Rage. I mean, and you jumped and I've got a laser forward smash waiting for you.
I mean, the night I fought RandoR was not a pleasant night in bracket in general, because I had to fight him in winners, got 3-0'd, and then I fought Too High in losers, who is...
I know who Too High is.
Sheik Zero Suit.
Yeah, yeah, I know who Too High is. That's funny.
Not a fun bracket night.
Yeah. Well, Sheik's fun, but it's kind of frustrating. I know you said you like Sheik. You don't like Sheik.
I hate fighting Sheik. There's 2 characters in this game that I can say for certain I don't
like this is crucial. Oh. This is crucial. I almost wonder if he could have PSI Magnet and then dropped down Naird instead of using his double jump to stall him. He could have PSI Magneted instead to stall his momentum.
Yeah, but he had RandoR in a very good spot there.
Yeah, because he could have fallen down and then nared him to complete the edge guard and then just double jumped and air dodged back.
Yeah, but
regardless, getting the edge guard, this is crucial.
Back air going to take it. Anyway, the 2 characters I don't like fighting in this game are Wolf and Sheik.
Oh, no.
I really don't like fighting.
That down air, I get it. I respect it. You got to go for it sometimes.
Yeah.
Even game now, although being in the corner is huge. I almost wonder if HamirTime could cover this roll distance more, like instead of trying to harass Min up front, because I know I sit at roll distance and just burst range into Min a lot.
Weird that that forward air didn't connect when he was right there in PK Fire.
But one thing I want to give HamirTime props for is he's not been getting grabbed a whole lot.
Yeah.
I do wonder if that's because I do feel like RandoR isn't really going.
Yeah, I was about to say, has RandoR been going for the grabs?
The thing about the grab is, like, it's hard to get it, but it's also the biggest advantage when you do get it. Because you know what Dragon Rage is, right?
Yeah, it's when Min Min gets the grab, her arm is stronger.
Yeah, and it hurts a lot. So, like, getting grabbed is, like, Min Min's greatest advantage, but it's also, like, a really high-risk button.
Yeah. But, like, the thing with Min Min is if you get a grab, then you turn your advantage state on, essentially.
Yeah, like, Dragon Arm forward smash kills at like 20 off stage. Like, I remember hitting you with that when the character first came out, and you were like, I don't want to play this game anymore.
Well, when Min Min came out, like, she was more disgusting.
She was also more broken, yeah.
Yeah. Megawatt broke shields. Remember that?
I do.
Yeah.
Oh my god. People complain about Min Min now. Imagine if that Min Min was still in the game. I think that Min Min was top 5. I think that Min Min was top 5. Okay, this is good. HamirTime's really, like, just executing perfectly on a lot of the stuff I was talking about earlier. Is like, because notice that when he's, like, not winning, there's a grab. Notice when he's not winning neutral, he's really not winning neutral, but every time he's got in here, like, he's one neutral less than RandoR has. But every time he gets in here, he just does so much damage. And he's just really being patient about finding his way in. He's really making up for a lot of the stuff he was doing wrong in game 1. So I really think this is going to be his game. I don't want to jinx it. It's just looking all HamirTime, and that back throw is going to kill.
Pretty good,
Min Min's not super heavy or nothing.
He's even garnered a little crowd behind him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. It's 1-1 right now. 1-1.
Very.
In a best of 3.
Yeah, that was very impressive on that last stock.
Yeah, the adaptation was so good. Ooh, RandoR going to Smashville is really interesting. I feel like this is an advantage to whoever gets the first stock.
RandoR taking a deep breath. He's really got to win this game or else he's not going to lose.
This is a risk. This is a risk. Because whoever gets the first stock can kind of just camp around that center platform. And it's a really strong advantage state for either character. Although, I do wonder if...
I was just thinking about that.
Well, the other thing is on PS2, Ness is actually really good on PS2 because he can hang out around the top platform. Like the two side plats, and he can just PK fire and it covers center stage. He can't do that here. He can only cover the corners from the platform, but from center stage he can just do grounded PK fires, and then he has the top platform, like the center platform here, to cover him.
Right.
But yeah, this is really an advantage to who gets the first stock, in my opinion, because of how strong center stage is on Smashville.
It looks like both players here really wanting to capitalize on being in the middle of the stage.
It's looking like it's going to be RandoR right now, though. But
like, to be fair, this RandoR as Min Min. Min Min has high range when you're in the exact middle of Smashville, you know?
Yeah.
Ooh.
But like I also said earlier, HamirTime certainly, like, this game, I feel like HamirTime has gotten a couple of neutral wins and then just didn't really capitalize the way he wanted to. And I also feel like because now you're see how he's camping around the center platform?
Yeah.
The only real way in is to either shield and run at them, walk at them slowly, which is really hard to do versus Min Min, or to jump. And we're seeing RandoR every time covering jump because we're on Smashville. HamirTime really just struggling to find a way in. And that's like what I was saying, is this is a very crucial, this is like the game is decided by the first stock type stage.
Yeah. In
this matchup specifically.
And I just didn't even notice Hamir is on his last stock, so
yeah.
You were right.
Yeah. Is it HamirTime?
I've heard it's HamirTime, but I think it's like a pun based off of HamirTime.
Okay, I'll call it HamirTime next time. My bad.
Ooh,
and then the update
nice.
is going to close it out. It was just, like I said, once you got through that first stock, once RandoR got it, hate to say it, and it's not always the case, but generally in that matchup on that stage, the match is kind of decided right there.